Yeah, Donald Trump is absolutely fine. He's totally still with us. Yeah, but no more White House tours. We're closing White House tours. No one is allowed in. No one can see. Once again, I am not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist. The White House has now paused all of their public tours, you know, the tours that are like famous, you know, you go to Washington, you go for a tour of the White House. Saying it's because they want to start undertaking major construction projects like the $200 million ballroom being paid for with taxpayers' money that barely anybody is going to use because the president doesn't know how to dance. It is pretty suspicious given that Trump has essentially been MIA for quite a few days now. Same time that the footage they released to prove that he's still kicking was found to be from 2 months ago. What I'm saying is that if Trump was currently getting freaky with George Lincoln Rockwell and Woodrow Wilson in hell, or he was in some kind of desperate medical emergency that meant he couldn't make public appearances, my first move would also be to pause all public tours of the White House. Some flimsy excuse like, oh, we're doing construction, even though the White House was presumably open while they were building that dreadful patio as well. So it's a bit of a weird excuse. Only footage of Trump that the Associated Press was able to find to associate with this story was the old footage of him doing his dementia waddle on the White House roof. I'm not saying what is or isn't the truth, I can just point out when something is extremely sus. Using my free speech to speculate on these events, yada yada yada. Follow for more.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Mesuba. How are you guys doing today? I hope all is well. So guys, this morning we want to talk about Trump's health. Let's talk about it.
It's 2:22 a.m. on Sunday, August 31st. I think it happened. There's 3 data points I've connected. 1, the picture, golfing, was from 2019. 2, recent Twitter post, commas, punctuations, M-dashes, full sentences, complete thoughts? No. And 3, pizza party index at the Pentagon is up. And I heard someone say that the White House cameras are down. I don't know. This is what I can't sleep. I'm too excited. I can't sleep.
What the president is doing is changing 40 years of a failed bipartisan consensus in Washington, D.C. that has sold out American workers and destroyed the underlying economic strength of the United States of America.
They are just raking in the wins one after another, whether it's restructuring global trade and getting other countries to pay us, passing the One Big Beautiful Bill, and the massive tax incentives there for investing in America, the most aggressive deregulatory campaign in history, and an energy abundance agenda that's brought down gas prices and energy prices for ordinary families.
He has told companies around the world that America is open for business. This is more money coming into your community. This is your hometown where you grew up that has been shuttered because globalists have sold you out, reviving again. Factories where your neighbors are having good paying jobs, where more money is going back into your pockets. And every time you go to the store to purchase a product, you're no longer seeing made in China on the back. You are seeing made in America on the back. That's President Trump's vision.
The policies are working, business investment is skyrocketing, jobs are skyrocketing, inflation is going down. It's exactly as we said.
They think that we could see a take-home increase of anywhere from $85,000 to almost $15,000 if you're a typical family with 2 kids.
Inflation is coming under control and blue-collar wages are rising faster than they have risen in 60 years. That is a testament to great presidential leadership and the great American people.
The president is smashing open all the world's markets. Our ranchers, our fishermen, our farmers, our entrepreneurs and our businesses can finally sell into Europe. All these countries.
It's the blue-collar boom. The Trump administration celebrating a massive growth in wages for working-class Americans.
This is what he was given a mandate to do. He is the president of the American worker.
Blue-collar wage growth, the only other time it's been this high, wait for it, was during President Trump's first term. No president has done that before.
We got 2 supposedly new photos of Donald Trump today, but they only raise more questions than answers. This is the first photo from the Associated Press this morning. Trump once again leaving to go golfing. You can see here he's kind of slouched over, but this was taken this morning. But here is where it gets kind of weird. Trump also posted today on Truth Social. He said, quote, "Great playing golf with Jon Gruden, former NFL coach, a really nice guy and true character." A Couple odd things about this photo if you haven't seen it already. Number one, look at the hat. Let's zoom in there on that logo. Well, that's a different hat than the one Trump was wearing this morning. You see the American flag logo there. So look, maybe he changed hats? Okay. We also don't have confirmation from Gruden himself that he played golf with Trump today. And in fact, the photo might have been taken last week. This was posted by Gruden on August 23rd, as you can see here from the timestamp. So this photo that Trump is trying to pass off as happening today actually happened last week. Very, very bizarre from the White House and Donald Trump. What is going on?
So we have some more new photos of Donald Trump today in the midst of all these rumors circulating about his health. And still, these photos are not reassuring whatsoever. He doesn't look good. You might have seen this one by now. This was earlier this morning when he was leaving for his golf club in Virginia. And again, he just doesn't look healthy. And when you zoom in on that photo in particular, it just looks even worse. I don't think, regardless of your political affiliation, anybody can look at this photo and think, yeah, he's fully up to the job of President of the United States. Then a photo was captured of him on the way back from the golf club in Virginia in the car. You can kind of see him right there in the back waving. But again, once you zoom in, he just does not look good. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think in the comments about these photos and what's going on behind the scenes. But I do want to reiterate, I don't believe Trump is secretly on his deathbed and his health has deteriorated so much in the past 5 days that he can't walk or talk or something like that. But I do think we are witnessing some major health decline in real time. I mean, these photos are just not good.
This entire situation has objectively gotten more and more absurd as the weekend has gone on. Labor Day weekend 2025, I don't think I'll ever forget this. We sat around Friday and Saturday refreshing our feeds, waiting to find out if it happened. We saw a spike in orders of pizza at the Domino's by the Pentagon, and we were like, do we go to the liquor store? Do we get champagne? I guess if you're sad about it, do you go get wine? I don't know. Then Initials comes out, and he's just like, oh, by the way, I could totally do his job if anything crazy were to happen. Who says that? That is not a casual thing to say on a what? That's crazy enough, but then the office is just dark. No one is saying anything, even though we know they can see the questions hey, is this man okay? They're like, shh, don't worry about it. Until Sunday where they're like, oh no, he's fine. Here are the photos. Told you he's A-okay. And then we looked at him and we were like, your proof of life is old. And they said, what? And we said, your proof of life is from 2023. That video is from 2024. Is this man okay? They said, okay, you got us. But he's fine. Look, over there. He's getting in that car. Just squint. Oh, no, he got in the car. Don't worry about it. No press, please. Regardless of if anything actually has happened, this actual moment is insane.
We have some big news right now. We now know what the 2 p.m. announcement is by Donald Trump in the Oval Office. The first time he's speaking publicly in 1 week. Caroline Leavitt, the press secretary, said this morning that it has to do with the Department of Defense, which means it's likely either renaming the Department of Defense the Department of War, or the deployment of the National Guard to more cities. This is the first time Trump will be speaking to the press. Trump will be speaking publicly in several days amid health concerns. And so it's important that the press that is in the Oval Office today asks him questions about his current health status. But let me just debunk a few things. Number one, the roads around Walter Reed were not closed. People literally living outside of there or near there have been saying that all morning. Number two, he is alive, but is his health in perfect health condition? No, which is why we need answers. Number three, White House poll reporters did take pictures of him every single day this weekend. No, they weren't close-up, so you can't really see whether he has bruising, but he did get photographed playing golf. My job isn't here to play into conspiracies. I'm just telling you the facts. Spread the word, follow along for more, and I'll cover the 2 p.m. live.
I wasn't really believing all the speculation that something was seriously wrong with Trump until I saw this. So he posted this today, 4 hours ago, or maybe it's a little longer since I took the screenshot, but today on Truth Social. Great playing golf with Jon Gruden, a really nice guy and a true character. And they're trying to say he was golfing yesterday. But here's the weird thing about this. Jon Gruden posted a picture of himself in the same outfit he's wearing in the picture Trump posted golfing a week ago on the 23rd. So did he come back and wore the same outfit? Or was that photo that we saw on Trump's Truth Social from last week? Here in Jon's comments on that post on August 23rd is confirmation that he was at Trump National in Virginia. So that sounds like confirmation to me. So why the fuck are they posting old photos of him golfing to prove that he was golfing this weekend if he's fine? If he was really out golfing yesterday, wouldn't they have a shit ton of photos and videos with timestamps to prove that? Why does it seem like they don't? I've seen 2 photos and one of the videos they're claiming is old. What the fuck is going on? What do you guys think?
It's been pretty sick to watch certain members of the press so diddy at the prospect of President Trump being ill that they ran with fake rumors he was dying or already dead. These are bad people. Instead, he's playing golf with Super Bowl champion head coach Jon Gruden. Okay, first of all, I'd be careful about using Trump and Diddy in the same sentence, especially because Donald had a lot of visits to that little island with his buddy Jeffrey. But here's the truth, folks. This administration and their talking heads on social media, they're hiding something about Donald Trump's health because Donald Trump golfed with Jon Gruden a week ago. This photo is from a week ago. As you can see, there's the NFL veteran dressed exactly the same at the same golf course saying had a great time golfing with Trump. So no, this is not from yesterday. They didn't tell us the truth about the files. They didn't tell us the truth about Iran. And they're surely not telling us the full story about Donald Trump's health. They're trying to act like he's completely normal because they don't want people speculating that the president is ill and on his final days. But there's a chance that might be true. There's a chance that J.D. Vance might be president before the year is even over. We'll have to see what happens. But clearly, they're not telling us the truth.
Thank you for watching my videos. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel to help the channel out.